Hello guys and welcome to Crysis running on Apple Pro Display XDR screen connected to the PC that is equipped with two Titan RTX Turing GPU architecture video cards and Core 9 generation i9 9900K overclock at 5.3 GHz and 16 GB of system RAM. Today guys, I'm going to show you 6K resolution native on the Apple Pro Display XDR screen, and I'm going to show you anti-aliasing 8 times, full screen and without the anti-aliasing. We're going to start with the anti-aliasing. We're going to see how the SLI is scaling with the CryEngine 2 in Crysis 1 PC game, and in the end of this video guys, I'm going to show you more information about my PC hardware specification. So I'm going to use 6K resolution. Everything will be set at very high, motion blur is off, and 8 times MSA anti-aliasing. So let's go ahead and get going guys, and I'm going to restart the level. It's going to be the first level, the island. And it's going to be embarrassing in terms of the video scalability, in terms of the SLI scalability and GPU usage under the SLI. SLI means guys that we have two video cards connected through the NVLink bridge today, and it's supposed to render the video and accelerate our 3D PC game to another level, but it's not doing that in the Crysis 1. As you can see, under the 6K resolution, somehow the SLI scalability is very poor. So pretty much when it's below 60% per GPU 1 and GPU 2, most likely single Titan RTX video card will show us the similar performance that we're seeing right now at the left top. Display information system updated every second. Keep in mind that this video I'm recording guys today with the shadow play, and please add 3 FPS to the FPS counter to get my video FPS without the shadow play recording at the same time. So yeah, single Titan RTX over here at this scenario guys will show the same FPS, and this is at the 6K resolution with the 8 times MSA. So very poor utilization of the SLI, as you can see. Unfortunately, if you planning to play the Crysis 1 with the Apple Pro Display XDR screen guys, it's a beautiful screen, but and if you have the figure out how to connect it to the PC through the extension converters, display port into the Thunderbolt 3, and you can run Crysis, as you can see, or any other PC games on a PC instead of Macintosh, and you can use the two Titan RTX video cards, which is very expensive setup by the way, but you can max out and squeeze everything from the PC gaming with your 6K beautiful resolution Apple Pro Display XDR screen. But unfortunately, Crysis 1 is not going to be the game that's going to utilize the SLI setup. As you can see, similar results you can achieve with the Quadros RTX 6000 video cards that having the similar specs as Titan RTX, and two of them on SLI will show you the similar FPS plus minus 1-2 FPS than two Titan RTXs. And yeah, right now the utilization is nice, as you can see. SLI scalability right now, unfortunately, it's not going to stay like that. 98% per GPU 1 and 98% per GPU 2, so pretty much we're 1.95 times faster than single Titan RTX in this type of scenarios. But unfortunately, it's not going to stay like that, and we're going to lose the SLI scalability and back to below 60% per GPU 1 and GPU 2. Unfortunately guys, but there is nothing we can do about it. It's beautiful, as you can see. 6K resolution with the 8 times MSA, very high preset under DirectX 10, which is the maximum possible Crysis experience, with the tessellation in the water. As you can see, those waves tessellated through the hardware under DirectX Direct3D 10 API. Yeah, 30 FPS, pretty much. We're receiving the single Titan RTX performance right now with two Titan RTXs and SLI. So Crysis 1 will be useless in terms of the SLI scalability, guys. Single Titan RTX will show you the same FPS. 6K resolution, 30 FPS with 8 times MSA, still not bad, above 30 FPS as you can see. The latency delay will be below 30 milliseconds latency delay, but still not bad. In the Crysis 1, it's still playable below 30 milliseconds latency delay. Above 30 milliseconds latency delay, it's where it's going to become stuttering and kinda playable experience. But right now the experience is still under the enjoyable playable status, I would call it like that. And you're going to enjoy it. There is no stuttering going on right here. I don't feel any stuttering. It's running smooth, but only the FPS is kind of low. But as again, Crysis was one of the games that can run at 30 FPS comfortable, so especially if you're the old school gamer. 11,000 megabytes as you can see, so 11 gigabytes is required for this 6K resolution experience in Crysis 1. 11 gigabyte of VRAM, so you gotta be ready for it. The CPU utilization, as you can see, below 60% at all the time that I saw, and today I'm running 6 cores, 6 threads. I'm emulating my i9-9900K 9th generation Intel CPU into the i5-9600K, just to show you guys that you don't have to waste your money to buy i9-9900K if you're aiming at the 9th generation Intel Core i CPUs, and all what you do is the gaming. You don't do like 3-4 videos encoding per day. You're going to be just fine, guys. Even if you do few videos, like 1 to 2 videos encoding per day, and also do the 3D animation and heavily playing games, and you're a YouTuber, you will be fine with i5-9600K, guys. Overclock at 5.2 gigahertz stable. All the i5s 9600K will be stable at 5.2 gigahertz, and sometimes if you like you can push your i5 9600K to 5.3 gigahertz stable, as you can see during this emulation of the i9 9900K much higher CPU emulated as i5 9600K at 5.3 gigahertz. But however, my CPU today is running liquid metal thermal compound paste with the Corsair H150i Pro all-in-one water cooling system. Otherwise it's going to run so hot. So even with the i5 9600K, if you're planning to overclock to 5.2 5.3 gigahertz, you want to make sure, guys, that you're going to use the Corsair H150i Pro all-in-one water cooling system, because it has 360mm radiator and it has 3 120mm fans that is kind of quiet. You're not going to hear them, but you're going to hear those two Titan RTXs, guys, dual fan design, running in Crossfire. They're kind of noisy. And I didn't repaste the thermal compound yet on the Titan RTXs, and they're running stock, as you can tell, completely running stock on frequencies on the GPU and on the VRAM. But you can overclock your VRAM frequency to additionally 2000 megahertz. Keep that in mind. And GPU core frequency can stay above 2000 megahertz, but only when you're running SLI, when you're going to repaste them with liquid thermal paste, and possibility that you're going to replace the hybrid, that you're going to replace dual fan design on the first video card closer to the CPU, probably something to all-in-one hybrid water cooler using maybe a Corsair and some custom extension to do so. Otherwise it's hard to achieve 2000 megahertz on the two Titan RTXs, guys. They're running so hot, and even if they're running cooler than two RTX 2080 Ti and SLI in terms of the temperature, but because there is a slot between of them when you're running two Titan RTX, and there is no slot between two RTX 2080 Ti video cards and SLI, so they're running cooler, but still it's hard to achieve 2000 megahertz per GPU 1 or GPU 2 when it's synchronized running SLI. Keep in mind, because the first video card Titan RTX closer to the CPU will be running very hot. 60 FPS, look at this. Even with the bad SLI scalability, pretty much the performance similar as single Titan RTX. So pretty much single Titan RTX will show you guys the same performance as you can see right now. And on top of it, you can overclock the single Titan RTX if there is no secondary video card installed on the PC. And you can achieve above 2000 MHz per GPU1. And you can also overclock your GDR6 Samsung that is equipped every Titan RTX. Additionally 2000 MHz, and you can, instead of 14,000 MHz under your GDR6 Samsung, you can keep it up to 16,000 MHz. Okay guys, I'm about to wrap up with this scene with 8 times MSA, and we're going to test it everything at very high except the MSA will be at off in a second. Look how beautiful the Crysis looks like. Still looking amazing even in 2020. This video is recorded in January 2020. Please keep that in mind. 6K resolution on the native resolution of the Apple Pro Display XDR screen. Okay, just a reminder, everything is very high. Very bad SLI scalability at 6K resolution. Guys, keep in mind that this Apple Pro screen XDR, you can pretty much use the DSR up to 12K resolution on this screen, and DSR up to 12K resolution on this 6K native on this screen looks much better than any Apple Retina display technology. 12K resolution, guys, in DSR on this 6K native looks amazing. You can immediately tell how beautiful it looks like on this display, much better than running Apple operating system on the Mac Pro with the Retina display. As again, for this type of value, which is $4,999 plus $1,000 stand, you better guys stick with the single 75-inch, even the old school 8K resolution Samsung TV and convert it into the monitor. But the new school 8K resolution Samsung TVs in the end of 2020, or the LG 8K resolution screens in the end of 2020, guys, will be on another level. And Apple 32-inch 6K resolution screen cannot compete with those in terms of the quality. Even if the Apple Pro Display XDR screen is so amazing, guys, in terms of the color representation, in terms of the each pixel rendering visually, but pixels are pixels, and the higher amount of pixels will be always better than lower amount of pixels. So for this $5,000 just for this screen, Pro Display XDR screen, I would better invest less on the Black Friday around $2,000, and I would purchase 75-inch, even the old school 8K resolution Samsung TV. But if you looking into something like that in terms of PC gaming, go ahead and grab yourself a new school 8K resolution Samsung TV, and you're going to guys enjoy much better than on this Apple Pro Display XDR screen when you're having two Titan RTX video cards or better. As you can see, you can also right now run this experience with the two RTX 2080 Ti video cards, because our VRAM usage, as you can see at the left top, is still below 12,000 gigabytes, which is 11,100 megabytes, a little bit less than that, and pretty much two RTX 2080 Ti will be able to run it as well. So it's not going to be any problem. Okay, let me real quick go ahead and turn down the SLI. So turn down, not the SLI, turn down the anti-aliasing, guys. So with anti-aliasing, we didn't utilize our GPUs even above 90%. So I'm pretty sure without the anti-aliasing it's going to be very horrible scalability as well. I mean, without the anti-aliasing, yep, in SLI. But let's go ahead and have a look, and just in case. So pretty much Crysis 1 PC game with the CryEngine 2 doesn't like SLI, as you can tell, guys, at 6K resolution at all under DirectX 10. So keep that in mind. So 6K resolution, no anti-aliasing, very high. Let's go ahead and restart the level. And as again, guys, in the end of this video, we're going to talk a little bit about my PC hardware specification. I'm going to show you how fast my CPU was overclocked, some video card information, some DDR4, which is I'm running today 5,000 megahertz, but they're unstable at 5,000 megahertz on any Intel motherboard in 2019 or 2020. So I'm running 2400 megahertz, but very aggressive CL11 timing, and the performance out of this memory is outstanding. But however, to run this 2400 megahertz at CL11 DDR4 frequencies with aggressive timing, you don't need to buy, guys, 5000 megahertz CL18 memory that costs about $1,000 for 16 gigabyte. You can stick with just 4000 megahertz CL18, and you can clock the same 2400 megahertz at CL11 aggressive timing and receive the same results and save yourself $600. Keep that in mind. But this aggressive timing is on another level, guys, and especially in PC gaming. Okay, the VRAM usage has went down, as you can see, after I turned down the 8x NSAA. So right now, for sure, 2 RTX 2080 Ti video cards in SLI can show you about the same FPS, because our GPU utilization, as you can tell, guys, is not great. It's very, very bad, as you can see, below 60% per GPU 1, GPU 2. So single Titan RTX or single RTX 2080 Ti at this 6K resolution will show you the similar FPS, as you can see right now at the left top corner. Guys, I'm coming in real time. This video will be one take, and English is not my first language, but I've been PC gamer, PC hardware overclocker, PC hardware enthusiast since 1998 when I built my first computer, and I have a lot of experience to share with you guys. Plus, I was the first YouTuber that showed you 16K resolution gameplay on YouTube, and I'm a 3D artist, a software developer, PC hardware system engineer, and graphics designer. So I have a lot of great experience to share with you guys, some knowledge throughout my videos. So that's why I decided to get and bring some comments, guys, and pretty much commenting everything what you see on the screen, so it's going to be better for you to analyze what is going on the screen. So right now, as again, when we landed into the water, the GPU utilization is excellent. I wish it would be staying like that, but it's not. But when it's staying like that, as you can see, it's way above 90 FPS on 2 Titan RTX Turing GPU architecture TU102 video cards that pretty much will be the same as Quadro RTX 6000 video cards. If you're trying to emulate this type of experience on the Mac Pro computers, you want to buy 2 Quadros RTX 6000 video cards. That is almost 2 times more expensive than single Titan RTX video cards, but having the same hardware specifications, which is 4608 CUDA cores, same Tensor cores, and same GDR6 Samsung memory, which is 24 gigabyte, clock at 14,000 megahertz. So if you can run 2 Quadros RTX 6000 video cards in SLI, this is going to be your experience. RTX 8000 Quadros, guys, pretty much the same Titan RTX video card, but only equipped with 48 gigabyte of GDR6 memory, and believe me, 24 gigabyte of GDR6 memory is more than enough, even in 99% of the games that I tested in 2019 that was released all the way till 2019. 24 gigabyte of the GDR6 Samsung memory is more than enough, guys. You will be limited by your GPU processing computing performance before you're going to run out of 24 gigabyte of the VRAM. So pretty much you don't need to buy RTX 8000 if you have the money. The RTX 6000 will be good to go, or Titan RTXs, whatever you can make possible to run in SLI support under the Apple operating system. But under the Windows, whatever the SLI supported, 6K resolution feels great on the Apple Pro Display XDR screen, guys, and an excellent experience. But some of the games, like a Crysis 1 under the CryEngine 2 by Crytek company, doesn't perform well at 6K resolution in SLI. Keep that in mind. It's kind of having some issues with some type of resolutions when you're running SLI. But pretty much right now at this 6K resolution, we will be Gucci with the single Titan RTX, the same FPS as you can see right now, right? Alright, guys, pretty much everything what you need to know. Actually, let me real quick go ahead and finish up. I just want to show you the scene with that guy when we're going to meet up, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. And the game is still beautiful, guys, in 2020. It's just amazing. As you can see, look at this. We got some crabs right there in the water, and the game has physics and everything is just amazing, guys, on another level. This waves under DirectX 10, Direct3D 10 API is amazing. The refraction in the water, the reflection, it's just unbelievable, guys. I also going to record Crysis 3 on this Apple Pro Display XDR screen, guys, for you with the two Titan RTXs. Is going to be nice experience to see, because this two Titan RTXs is much better than AMD Radeon Pro Vega 2 video cards. Even if you're going to have two of them, and even if you're going to enable the Crossfire under the Apple iOS, under the Apple operating system, you're not going to match two Titan RTXs, guys, when they're scaling SLI above 90% with those two Radeon Pro Vegas 2 video cards. Keep that in mind. And the Apple company at their App Store will charge so much money for that installation. So if drivers doesn't utilize SLI with Titan RTXs under the Apple operating system, go ahead and try the two Quadros RTX 6000 in SLI, and if it's not going to work, you can connect with the external connector through the display port to the Thunderbolt 3, and you can pretty much use desktop PC, guys, with two RTX 2080 Ti's or two Titan RTXs, and pretty much receive an excellent gaming experience with the Apple Pro Display XDR, guys, under the PC systems. Keep that in mind. Maybe not as good as under the Apple operating system completely with the Retina display technology, but under the Pro Display XDR, you can enable 12K resolution through the DSR with NVIDIA drivers, and this type of experience on a 6K native Apple screen is way better than Retina display under the operating system of the Apple. Keep that in mind. 12K resolution through the DSR is absolutely amazing experience on this 6K resolution native at 32-inch, but as again, it doesn't worth it. I advise you to go ahead and grab yourself 8K resolution, and you can run 16K resolution DSR and 8K resolution Samsung 75-inch, even the old school display. You can buy on Black Friday for $2,000, and that 75-inch 8K with the 16K DSR is on another level. Apple cannot even touch that, guys. Even the old school 8K resolution Samsung, but new school 8K resolution Samsung display in the end of 2020 will be on another level, and 75-inch will be always much better than 32-inch no matter what you do. And even if it's the TV, you can still convert it as a monitor. Keep that in mind. The old school resolution 8K Samsung will be only running 8K at 30 Hz, but the new school resolution Samsung 8K monitors will be supporting 60 Hz on a PC throughout the PC gaming, and the new LG in the end of 2020 8K resolution screen will be supporting 60 Hz as well at 8K resolution. And imagine 16K DSR on two RTX 2080 Ti or on two Titan RTXs in SLI will be such a great experience, especially if you willing to play 8K native or 16K DSR in PC games. I advise you to grab yourself two Titan RTXs, because two RTX 2080 Ti will be limited by the VRAM, and only 60% of PC games can run 16K resolution as DSR on 8K resolution screen. But with two Titan RTX, 99% of the games can be rendered at 16K resolution, and old school games that was released before 2015 can run 16K resolution at 30 FPS and above. Keep that in mind. On two Titan RTXs. Beautiful, as you can see, game, but SLI scalability is very bad, so pretty much single Titan RTX will show us a similar performance. But guys, I'm going to record you 6K resolution on a single Titan RTX as well when I'm going to remove the secondary video card, so it's not going to be present in my PC case, so it's not going to heat up the first video card at all, and I'm pretty sure we can overclock the first video card, and the result even will be a little bit higher that you can see right now at the left top screen. Tougher display information system, guys. Updated every second. T stands for the temperature of the component, U stands for the usage utilization of the component, F stands for the frequency of the component, FR stands for the fan rotation. Self-explanatory. Let me go ahead, guys, and quit it. I'm going to show you a little bit about my PC configurations today, but pretty much two Titan RTX was running stock. I didn't repaste the thermal compound yet, and 6K resolution was my native screen, as you can see, 6016 pixels by 3384 pixels of this Apple Pro Display XDR screen, which is beautiful, but that's again not worth $5,000 in my opinion. So let me show you guys, let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you the Here we go, the CPU Z. So 5300 multiplier, 53 multiplier, which was giving us 5300 megahertz or 5.3 gigahertz per each core, 6 cores, 6 threads. So I disabled 2 cores and I disabled the hyper threading technology, would give us additional 8 virtual cores. So I'm only running 6 logical cores and 6 threads at the fast possible experience, 5300 megahertz core clock per each. Motherboard ASUS ROG Maximus 11 Hero Wi-Fi model, Z390 chipset. Coffee Lake S is our CPU, 9 Gen i9-9900K. As you can see, 1200 megahertz times 2, 2400 megahertz, but CL11, such aggressive memory timing and 1T command. And this is the, as again, XMP 5000 DDR4 by Corsair, 5000 megahertz. As again, they're only stable under the MSI X570 Mac Godlike motherboard for AMD CPUs. Anything else will be unstable and at CL18. This is what the Corsair customer support told me. I didn't test it, so I tested on a different X570 motherboard by AMD, and it wasn't unstable. It wasn't stable at 5000 megahertz at all, guys. Keep that in mind. As again, it's a Micron technology chips for this Corsair 5000, the most fastest 5000 megahertz ZR4, as you can see. So people that telling you it's not, they're confusing you guys. So I decided to go ahead and stick it, guys, with 2400 megahertz, which is 1200 megahertz times 2 at the CL11, the fastest possible timings for my memory, and it's scoring amazingly well. Let me real quick go ahead and show it to you. So single threaded performance when I'm running DDR4, my 32 gigabytes, which I purchased for $100, amazing memory by the way, CL13, but 2133 megahertz, right? My score over here is maximum below 3600 points. When I'm setting aggressive timing at CL12, 2133 megahertz, my score over here will be 3600 points. When I'm running this DDR4 5000 megahertz at maximum possible stable frequency on this Z390 motherboard, which is the 3866 megahertz at CL19, my score over here is 3650 points at the multi-thread performance, okay? And when right now I'm running CL11 DDR 2400 megahertz, my score is 3703 points, okay? So this is the maximum, as you can see, possible score for the multi-thread ratio for 6 core 6 threads, 5.9 times, as you can see, almost perfect, 6 times over the single boost of the single thread, which is the performance 627 points, kind of the same with all kind of different memories. Let me show you comparing with the different CPUs. So this is the 36 thread, not even 3 times faster than my 6 thread. Pure domination, as you can see, 32 thread by AMD, pure domination, not even 3 times faster. 16 thread, guys, not even 2 times faster than my 6 thread. Okay, that AMD 3000 series Ryzen. 20 threads by Intel, not even 2 times faster than my 6 threads. So pretty much, guys, this is the best scenario, and this is the stock 9900KF, guys, without the without the GPU on board, and 16 threads, and I'm running only 6 threads, and it's not even 2 times faster than my score, and I'm dominating on single thread performance, as you can see. So I'm dominating everything, guys. This is the best scenario for 9th generation Intel Core i CPUs. Go ahead and get yourself i5 9600K as cheap as possible, and clock it to 5.2 gigahertz at least stable, but make sure the rest of the money you invest into Corsair H150i Pro all-in-one water cooling system, and put it on a liquid metal for the best temperature, and you will be good to go, guys. It's going to be stable 5.2 gigahertz, or if you're going to get lucky, you can get that i5 9600K stable at 5.3 gigahertz, which is amazing. So some other CPUs, guys, as you can see, this is the i7 12 threads, guys. Look at this, we're dominating i7 8th generation CPU with 12 threads. So that means, guys, the 10th gen Core i5, which is 10600K, will be stable at 5.3 gigahertz with the 12 threads, guys, or 6 cores when you overclock it, and it will be stable at 5.5 gigahertz with only 6 cores, 6 threads. It's going to be the best gaming CPU, guys, in the end of 2020, which is the Core i5 10600K 10th generation Intel CPU, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be equal to i9 9900K with the 8 cores, 16 threads, guys. When it's going to overclock at 5.3 gigahertz with the 12 threads, it's going to be equal. I'm pretty sure about it. Okay, some more CPUs for you. Go ahead and press the pause. This is 7700K, almost as my 7700 HQ CPU in my laptop. Only single thread performance a little bit faster than my 7700 HQ in a laptop, but multi-threaded performance almost the same. Look at this, we're dominating, guys. Such a beautiful combination. That's why, guys, I'm running 5.3 gigahertz per each core, and I disabled 2 cores because I don't need the cores into games. When your CPU utilization is below 90% for all cores, that means that you don't need the CPU with additional 2 threads. You will be good to go. But all what you need to set the frequency as high as possible per core to benefit and receive maybe 1 or 2 FPS extra. Okay, guys? What else? Let me show you the IDA 64 benchmark real quick, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. IDA 64, so pretty much a cache of the CPU benchmark and memory of the system RAM. So latency 49 nanoseconds. This is such a fast latency, guys. With 2133 megahertz with the CL13, I'm receiving over here 61 nanoseconds. When I'm using the aggressive timing on 2133 megahertz CL12, I'm receiving 59 nanoseconds. So I'm 10 nanoseconds faster, and this is very valuable to us and beneficial in terms of the PC gaming performance, in terms of the FPS. 10 nanoseconds faster with just 2400 megahertz, but CL11, very aggressive timing. Of course, if you're running, like, let's say 4000 megahertz DDR4 CL18, you're probably going to beat me on the read speed, write speed, and copy speed, but you're not going to beat me on the latency. Okay. Then level 1 cache, level 2 cache, level 3 cache on the CPU, while each core overclock at 5300 megahertz. And you can compare this value as well as nanoseconds latency delay with your CPU to find out how fast is your CPU comparing to my system, or how slow it is. That's it, guys. That's pretty much it. And right now I'm putting some great videos for you to check out. I'm also going to test on this Apple Pro Display XDR Crysis 3 at 6K resolution. Don't miss it out. And some other games. I'm boring right now this screen for a couple days, so I'm going to record some great videos for you. Right now I'm putting some great videos for you. Go ahead and smash that like button to support me to record more great and unique videos in the future. And subscribe, share it with your friends, guys, and I will see you in the next videos. Have a great day. Till the next time.